Every student has a dream that he want to achieve and he want to be a superhero. So to be a superhero, we require some cause for us to learn, for to improve our abilities, for to understand what we are best for it. For to make this dream to implementable, for to make every student dream to achieve, the social internship is a torchbearer for them. That's what we believe, and we started the social internship. The main intention of social internship is to understand the ground realities. Suppose I want to be a superhero. So every superhero has a challenge, has some abilities to move forward and to solve the problems of the people. So as the superhero, I should know what is the problem of my society. To make this particular thing as a part of the societal challenges, the social internship has been designed for the students at KL University. The social internship intention is to identify the problem and to make sure that the problem should be identified at the grassroots level. As a part of this particular activity, we make sure that every student should be the part of this particular program. We started the social internship 8 years back to identify the superheroes in our university. There are so many students who are part of different branches. They complete the 4 year of graduation and they're serving many companies and doing different projects. But there are some students who are the leaders in every industry, and these people were identified through this process of social internship. Because why they become leaders? Because they identified the problem, and that problem made them to feel as a cause for the learning, and they have traveled the next 3 years of their undergraduation and successfully identified the solutions for it, and now they are serving the nation in different categories. So the social internship has created a lot of impact on the students, because everyone want to learn the technology, but what do you do with the technology without knowing a problem of the society? So through the social internship, the students go to different places where they feel that the domain which they want to continue in their life, they stay there for a period of time for more than 21 days, understand the grassroots problems and work with the society and be with the society and live with them. By living and working with them, they understand the real grassroots of the problem, because everyone can see the walkthrough problem statements, but these people identify the real problems from each corner of the solutions which can be applicable. So as a part of the social internship, the students enthusiastically stay in different remote locations. They wake up at the early hours and started doing the regular activities, and then interact with different communities, interact with leaders, interact with people, interact with women, interact with children, interact with government officials to understand where the problem started, why it started, and what would be the problem and why it was not still addressed. And they identify all these things and finally analyze the problem statement and started continuing the journey in the university of selecting different subjects which can give a knowledge for them to try to work for the solution of the problem what they identified in the social internship. So by identifying the problem and by learning the technology, they started developing a solution, and then they used to implement this, the place where they identified the problem, and tremendously they started identifying the solutions. And when people started using it, they got different scenarios and started updating the solution and make sure that solution is useful for the society. This is how the social internships goes, and there are many students got benefited. Not only the students, the places where they visit, because when they stay for there, generally people don't believe, because this is a common thing now. Every student go and take the photograph and they come back for to showcase themselves. But this project is not like that. This project is really, they stay with the people, they live with the people, they drink the water which the people are drinking, they eat the food which the people are eating, and they mingle with them. This makes belief in our students, belief in villages about our students, and they started working with these students to make sure that the community got developed. So as a part of Smart Village Revolution, one of the objectives is to convert a gram into Adarsha gram. This is not something as a donation activity, or this is not something like an adoption activity. This is a win-win. The student take a village as a research center. He identified his strengths, he identifies his weaknesses, and that weaknesses will overcome in a period of time by involving in the project and making the villages to be sustainable and convert the gram into Adarsh gram. So the students works in the social internship in very important 8 sectors. One is in health and hygiene, infrastructure, water conservation, energy efficiency and utilization, community actions, green innovations, agriculture, education and livestock management. These are very, very important sources for any human being to stay in any place. So these students will work on it to make it sustainable solution for people betterment and to live in a particular location. So in this process, they develop the technological solutions. They give some management solutions. They also give science and humanity solutions, which is applicable for any kind of problem. So this is how the journey and the villages, not only the student got benefited, there are so many stories which you can see the students successful and got leaders in different domains by doing this project. Not only this, the villages also got benefited, where the villages were recognized by the government, villages were recognized by the leaders, villages were recognized by the NRIs, and villages were recognized by the nation that they are working together to make sure the sustainable things are going on. And so many villages has given an example in the country that these people are really doing work hard to sustainable and make sure the village into Adarsh gram. And not only this project is the dream of Koneru Satyanarayan Garu, who is the chairman of KL University, as a dream that every student who step into this university should have an societal responsibility. As a part of societal responsibility, they have to be in the society, understand the value of money, understand the value of food, understand the value of education, understand the value of resources which was given by the nature to them. Apart from education, he believes that if the student understand the value of society, the education can give a good solution for the people who are living. That's what the society is all about. So this project is not a project. This project is a torchbearer for every student. If he use it, he can be a leader, and we call the present generation as superhero for the nation.